The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
My son is getting married. His name is Alicia, and we're really excited. The girl is a great girl. We're so inspired by their connection, and they have love, and they're going to grow together. And my wife, who is a legend in her own right, decided that it would be an amazing thing to help singles find their soulmates at the wedding. Wouldn't that be a nice thing? So they're going to come to a wedding. There's a lot of single people there, and everyone's, oh, the bride is so beautiful. But I really wish it was me up there. So we're going to help you get up there in a nice white dress. We're going to help you get up there with a tux. We're going to make sure that this happens. Let's do some matchmaking at the wedding. She began calling matchmakers. Now, in the Hebrew, that's called a shadchan. And instead of getting one matchmaker, my wife got 25. Wow. Now, remember, every one of these matchmakers has their own database of guys and girls they want to match up. So, if you were, let's say, on the market, and you wanted to find someone for you, you'd go to a shadchan. And you'd have to go through an interview and go to their house, and it's awkward, and give them your resume and whatever. It's a thing. But if you want to see two matchmakers, you got to go to two different houses, maybe in different communities. It's what we call a schlep. And it's also, it's not that comfortable sort of selling yourself. You know what I mean? I got to sell myself. So to have 25 in the same room means you could just go bing, bing, bing from one matchmaker to the next, bring a whole stack of your resumes so that each one has your resume. They see some FaceTime with you. And out of 25, there's going to be a few who said, oh, wow, what a great girl. I know just the right guy. And so my wife did that. She got these 25 matchmakers, and she got another room in the hall where the wedding was taking place. And then I decided, I think it would be a great idea to get singles to come, because singles, especially older singles, can feel a little bit jaded and burnt. Like they've been on the block for so long, they've been waiting. I want them to come. I want this to work. So I said, whoever comes to the wedding in order to meet these matchmakers, you can stay and you'll join the wedding. And I will serve you a 4-course meal, just like you'll be my guest. Right? That's a nice thing, it's a nice portion for a person like that. And I didn't know how many people to expect. And, maybe 25 people, 30 people, 40 people. Well, the word got out. You're going to come, you'll meet a matchmaker, you'll get a delicious 4-course meal. And the place was mobbed. We had so many singles. There was a long line of singles waiting out the door. And they're going from one matchmaker to the next. And then when they finished, they walked into the hall and they just sat down anywhere. Now, I've got my hundreds of people. My, what's called mechutan, my in-law, the parents of my future daughter-in-law, they've got their friends, so we have hundreds of people there already. But now there's a whole influx of singles who are just sitting down at seats, because I don't believe in name cards, because it's uncomfortable. Hey, where's my name card? Someone take it? We just don't do name cards. So everyone just sort of sat down. And the more people who came, they began filling up the table. So the caterer comes to me and says, Rabbi, would you like us to add a table? Meaning at $60 a head. Would you like me to add a table with 12 people at the table? I said, sure. Okay, then he comes and says, should we add another table? Sure. Another table? Like, this is going to cost. And we finished, and the tables were full of these singles. At the end of the wedding, the caterer comes to me to pay up, and he gives me the bill for the wedding. That happens at the end of the wedding, right? When you're like the best mood possible, the caterer comes with the bill. And he gives me the bill, and then he says, oh, and by the way, for the extra tables, it's going to be another $3,000. But, he said, but someone was watching what you were doing and quietly handed me the check, so it's nothing. Someone at the wedding saw it, they were inspired and anonymously paid for all the guests. And there's another footnote. And the other footnote is, I was just told this Shabbat that there is a worldwide initiative to do this exact thing at weddings all over the world, built on the experience of my son's wedding. So this is now going to happen all over the world at weddings where matchmakers are going to match, all from one wedding with an idea that sprouted. Here is what I want to tell you, and we're going to speak about tonight. Locked away in your brain is an idea. Part of your personality, part of the way God made you, part of your neshama, there is an idea that you're supposed to bring to the world. Something exciting, something game-changing, and if you don't tap into it, if you don't find it, it will never be brought to this world by anyone else. No one else is going to do it. It's you or no one.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org